This is absolutely spectacular back here. I love this. There is no one here. It's just me and the Jeep roads and the mountains and the snow. And it's just lovely. I'm having a blast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. So before I play the clips from my last recon ride, I just wanted to say that it's New Year's Eve. I'm at home here in Flagstaff. Of course, the big news is that we did recently just get 2 feet of snow. So I'm in the process of putting the bike up for the winter. But I did want to wish you all a Happy New Year. I know I've got a few fun things planned for 2022 myself that should keep things interesting. And I mostly also just want to say thank you. Thank you for following along, for subscribing, for supporting me, for all the questions you've asked and the relevant content. I've really enjoyed responding to your comments and just engaging in dialogue with all of you. So I really do appreciate it. I'm doing this all as a fun side hobby. I've got a full-time job, so this is all just something I squeeze in my spare time when I can. But I really have found a lot of enjoyment out of growing this channel over the last year. So that's all in part because of you guys. So again, I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to what next year may bring. So thanks again. Be safe out there. We do live in some strange times right now, and take care. And I hope you enjoy this video of my last recon ride before the snow fell up at SP Crater. See you guys.
All right, welcome back everyone. So I decided to take the bike out one last time, and I'm back up here by SP Crater, and I'm gonna check out that road that I decided not to try last week. It's important to note that I'm leaving town in a couple days, and while I'm gone it's supposed to snow like 5 different times. So this is probably the last ride of the season for me, because by the time I get back there's just going to be so much snow and ice on the ground that it's just not going to be very reasonable. So I did get the bike down to Phoenix this weekend and got it into the dealer, and they were able to do a valve adjustment on it, and I just got to change the oil and do a couple other little things and basically winterize it. But I really wanted to get out on one last Christmas ride, and so here we are. We're gonna go check out that road, and you know, if it's nasty, as always, we'll just we'll turn around. No pressure. So, you know, I always stress about not doing stupid things on a motorcycle, and then I went ahead and did just that this weekend. So I went down to Phoenix to get the bike serviced, and I trailered it down. But then while I was down there, I picked up a used treadmill and put that on the trailer, and I said, oh, I'll ride the motorcycle back, you know, my partner will drive the car back, and kind of just completely forgot that the sun sets at 5 p.m. So I left Phoenix at like 3, and I started climbing the Mogollon Rim right at sunset, and by the time I got up onto the rim, it was night. So not only was I riding through the night, but it was below freezing. I was riding the bike in below freezing temperatures, and thankfully I made it home okay, but there were some ice patches on the road, and yeah, it was a little bit scary. All right, here we go. We're gonna give it a try and see what it's like. If it's sandy or messy or technical, we're just gonna turn around. Yeah, that side over there is definitely a little messier. So clearly someone has made like a alternate track here. Yeah, that looks really nasty over there. I'm glad that I'm on this side, because it just looks really like loose rock, a lot of loose cobbles and sharp stuff, and don't want anything to do with that. So, I do have another update to share with you all, and that is that my engine guard has cracked. Completely unexpected. I took it in for that service, and the one guy, when they brought it out, they said, I don't know if you know this, but your front engine guard is cracked, a split. And they took out pictures that they took during the intake of my bike to show that it was like that when they got it, and they didn't do it in the shop. And sure enough, it was cracked when I rode it in. So I don't know if it happened while it was on the trailer or if it happened, you know, just recently on a ride and I just didn't notice, but I've got a warranty claim in with GV. We'll see. I sent them a whole bunch of pictures and we're gonna see what they say. Hopefully they send me a new guard, but if not, I'm gonna have to order a whole new set, which is kind of a bummer to buy a whole set just for one. But so if this all goes well, what will happen is I will come out up by SP Crater and pop back out on the highway, I don't know, like 10 miles north of where I came in, and then I'll just turn around and go home, and I'll check this section off of my to-do list. So, man, so far I'm digging this a lot. Okay, it looks like we do have some technical stuff coming up. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna take a look at this. I mean, it's totally doable, but I want to go up ahead and see what it looks like. This is fine. I can get through this. Not too bad at all. If I thread this needle right here. All right, so I think I am going to come up this side. Yep. All right, let's do it. Nice and loose grip. All right, we're gonna want to cross. There we go, piece of cake. Riding this channel up. Ooh. I think I wanted to do that. Rarg. Alrighty. Not too bad at all. Okay, here we go. Back in the stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, this is looking a little nasty. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, we got a little nasty stuff there. Alright. I can see SP Crater in the distance, so I know we're heading in the right direction, even though it is pretty far away. You can just see it poking out from behind that mountain back there. It's probably not going to come out in the video, but sort of back there, just the edge of it's just peeking out. We're doing good. 3.5 miles to the first major intersection, and then yeah, I can't remember how much further it is from there over to SP, but I must say it's a very strange day here in Flagstaff. We very rarely get overcast, just full overcast days like this, and it sounds weird, but it's actually it's kind of nice, because you know, I grew up in the Northeast and this is very common. Ooh. Ooh, that came up quick. It's very common on the East Coast, and you know, I guess I kind of miss it a little bit. Oh dear, that is one heck of a divot. Alright. This is actually turning out to be a really fun ride. I am very much digging this. It's nothing yet has really been super out of my comfort zone. You know, I guess I was being a little overcautious on that walk check back there, but it ended up being pretty straightforward. And since then, nothing we've been on has elevated my anxiety at all. So I'm mostly just really enjoying this. This is my last ride of the season, and it's going to be a great one to cap off a great year with. So with that in mind, I guess I would just wish you all happy holidays, whatever holiday you're celebrating, and hope that you know, this new pandemic variant isn't throwing any wrenches in your travel plans or anything like that. Yeah, I wish you all a really nice break, holidays, and hopefully you get to spend time with family. And for some of you, it might be the first time you've seen your family in a while. I know for me, I'm supposed to travel and see some family I haven't seen in a couple years, so I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, as sad as I am to be putting the bike up for the year, I need to start getting into spring semester mode and start prepping my classes and finishing up all the stuff I got to catch up on over break. So anyway, man, this is really fun. I'm so glad that I'm exploring back here. I really just hope I don't end up having to turn around, because we've come pretty far now, and it would just, I feel like it would be such a shame if we had to bail at this point. I did remember to bring my inReach today, which was good. I forgot to bring it on that ride back from Phoenix. Again, another really bad mistake. So everything about that ride was bad. I got really bad frost nip on my fingers. I was, you know, dodging ice patches on the bike. I didn't have my inReach. There were sections where I had no cell phone signal. I didn't have my spare tubes on me. I mean, everything about that ride was like, was careless, breaking common sense rules. So it was very stupid, and I'm very lucky that I came out of it for the most part unscathed. I mean, if I had a breakdown, you know, 40 miles from home on that back road with no cell phone signal at 7 o'clock at night in 20-degree weather, I would have been in real trouble, because the traffic on that road is super light. It may have been, you know, 30 minutes before I saw a car, and I wouldn't have been able to call to have someone come get me. It just, everything about it was bad. So very stupid, very, very stupid. I'm very upset with myself that I let that happen. And a lot of bad decisions, just you know, cumulative bad decisions added up and compounded. So please, if you're listening and you find yourself at a decision point where you're like, you know, I didn't do all the right preparation, or I'm missing something, but I'll be fine, please reconsider, because I got lucky, but you know, there's just as much chance that I could have had a breakdown. I love that we're dodging snow drifts here. This is funny. A little bit of both. Alright. Oh, you can see there's like a road going up that steep slope over there. That's pretty cool. I think that's probably not suitable for the Himalayan. Probably more like a dirt bike or something. But I don't know. Okay, here comes our intersection, and this is where we need to figure out where we're going. And I think we're going left, because I think straight is the one that goes up the hillside. So I'm gonna stop right here, and yeah, we have arrived. Look at that. Essentially what we need to do is we need to just go around this peak, and or these, you know, these hills here, and SP Crater should just pop out on the other side. All right, we've got some signal here on the Garmin. Wow, I stand corrected. We do go right. We go right, and it goes around this mountain. So let's do it. Yeah, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting we were going that way, but yeah, hopefully the road doesn't get any worse. This road definitely looks a little bit more primitive, so this could get interesting. All right, let's do this. The good news is we're really close to SP Crater. I'm gonna pop over If this is accurate, we should be going around, basically around this mountain, and then pop out right on the SP crater side, and we should be able to see it as soon as we get around this mountain. Now, if it starts to go up that that mountainside there, we're in trouble, and we may have to turn around, because that is definitely not something I'm gonna do on the Himalayan ever. But it looks like we're turning, so this is all good. Excellent. This is exactly what I was hoping. Man, you know, when I was sitting there trying to get phone signal, you know, I was something in my brain kept saying, you know, you just looked at this map at home. I'm 90% sure that we're supposed to go right here. But yet, you know, the road looked better to the left. So you know, I was fighting myself, like thinking, oh, it's probably the left. But yeah, I had a suspicion it was actually this direction. So it's all good. This road is turning out to be just fine. In fact, it's quite fun. Assuming we don't hit any ice or snow, we should be in good shape. Yeah, so I messed up because when I put in the map directions, you know, I only put in to back to that intersection back there. I did not route the whole course before getting out of cell phone signal range. So that's a real problem, because now I'm kind of flying blind. But thankfully I do have the inReach that has some decent maps on it. I mean, they're not great, but they're still better than nothing. So at least I'm not completely blind. I should have brought my paper map, is what I should have brought. This is absolutely spectacular back here. I love this. There is no one here. It's just me and the Jeep roads and the mountains and the snow. And it's just lovely. I'm having a blast. This has probably been my favorite recon ride so far. So what a great way to end the season. Man, I'm jazzed. There it is. I see SP Crater. She's right there. You can tell by that distinctive bowl shape at the top. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. What a cool way to get it in view. You just come around the corner and boom, there it is. Man, what an awesome ride this has been. Man, this is awesome. Yeah. So good. We are almost back to familiar road here. Ooh, a little loose in here. I'll just slow it down a little bit. So you might remember when I came out here, I hiked to the top of the crater and parked right at the base of it. You can actually see the road that I walked up, going up to the saddle there of the crater. That's where I hiked, and then I just basically like free hiked up the side, up the slope. It was super steep. Yeah, wow, this is really, really cool. Love this. I'm so glad this worked out. And it wasn't bad at all. I mean, other than that one section that was a little tricky, this is no problem the whole way. All right, we've got a little decision point here. Not quite sure what's going on, but my gut says go right. So let's go right. Well, we're gonna find out. I mean, we need to head in this direction. We need to head to SP Crater. So I'm pretty sure this is correct. We are moving in the right direction. All right, I'm gonna try something here since we're in good shape and we're doing all right here. I am gonna try and get out the drone and get some footage here, because this is freaking cool. And there's no trees. Let's give it a try. There she goes. What a cool view of SP Crater, huh? Jeez. Just, boom, sticks out. So obvious. Really, really cool feature. All right, here we go. We're coming into the main road right here. Awesome. Great success. Fantastic. Wow. I cannot tell you how stoked I am that all worked out. So yeah, now it's just a ride back to the highway, and we should be good to go. All right, we made it. Great success. Back on the highway. Now we just got to head backing up and over the mountain, and we are good to go. Fantastic. Woo.